So, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like myself, and when you're looking back on older photos and what you're wearing then, compared to what you're wearing now, you can look like two different people, and I don't blame you. A lot of the aesthetics back of like 2017 are not going to keep up with the aesthetics and the outfits of 2023. So with that being said, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to look back at what I used to wear, go through my style evolution over the years, and with that being said, we're going to start at 2017 as I mentioned. Now I do want to preface this by saying I am going to be scrolling through my photos and there will be some pictures which will be replaced with bananas. Now that's not to be insulting to the person in the photo, it just means they were an ex and they didn't want to be in the video, which is fair enough. Unfortunately, I didn't ever really take a lot of photos of my style or what I was wearing. Despite actually being into fashion and streetwear sneakers at the time, I just never really took photos of my outfits, and the only real photos I got back then were photos of selfies of who I was with and etc. at the time. So with that being said, they will be replaced with bananas if they didn't want to be in the video. Not to be insulting, bananas are high in potassium, they're very healthy for you, so if anything, it is a compliment. With that being said, we're going to start back 2017 at one of the weird outfits when I was first getting into style and what I thought was going to trend. And I honestly thought I was going to start a trend back here. For some reason, I thought this was the sickest thing at the time. I think I was heavily influenced by Scooby-Doo. Never really took off, never got the traction I was looking for. And with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Now, another outfit from 2017, and this is a great point to sort of say where my style was at. Zoom right in there. I am wearing some fake 350 turtle doves. I mean, who didn't have fake turtle doves back then? You know, this outfit isn't actually too bad. And then of course you got that striped tee, which was from the brand Other UK, which used to do like Fear of God or Yeezy type inspired pieces. So definitely don't mind this fit actually. This isn't too bad. Okay, this one's bad. This is another sort of Yeezy inspired fit. Of course, we've got some fake belugas on. I honestly wore this fit a ton. I thought I looked super sick wearing this. You are going to realize that I used to wear a lot of replica and fake pieces back then, which is sort of embarrassing now, especially because I'm really into fashion and I really appreciate designers and what they do. Back then, like, I was just more trying to get the aesthetic down. So yeah, another fantastic fit. Oh, this one has to be the worst one, just knowing that I used to wear biker sweatpants. Biker jeans is one thing, already a horrible looking silhouette. I don't know how they're still around. And then you put it into a sweatpant with the 350s. Now I remember this fit. Now I actually thought this fit was cracker. I loved this fit. I had these zip pants, which obviously was super huge back then with the Rise of Fear of God, with the fake acronyms. Really loved those. I don't like the fit now, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's just sort of, you know, Moving on, we're still in 2017, July. This one's horrible. This one's definitely inspired by Justin Bieber. As you can see by the hair, let's just zoom in and look at that hair. That is something else. Definitely thought I was rocking the Justin Bieber vibes here. Looking at it now, definitely don't think that's the case. Don't think any girls were interested at me, but I will say that I know they're fakes, but those acronym Prestos are looking good. I might have to pick up a pair again soon. Okay, this one's not too bad. Other than the fact that I have no expression on my face, I don't know what's going on there. The hair is a lot better in this photo, a bit more. Still got a lot of volume there, but I like that it's styled a bit better. We have, of course, the fake off-white hoodie. Really loved this fit back then. Oh, now this is something that I wore a ton, back to the mop vibes. We have the fake Fear of God moto jersey, which I thought was super sick. It's still a piece that I actually ended up buying the real thing on sale for around like $600. It was actually after I got the fake one in because I loved the fake one so much. It was the first Fear of God piece that I ever bought actually. Okay, now this one I actually think is really nice. I know you're just sort of looking at my jeans, but I custom distressed these inspired by Amiri. Now Amiri obviously makes like skinny distressed jeans, which are like heavily detailed. And as you can see, like I tried to do a little patchwork underneath. I was very happy with these jeans, okay? Here we go. This is the Fear of God jersey. I actually can't tell when I'm wearing the real one or the fake one. Okay, still rocking the Other UK t-shirt. This is when I was starting to pay actual money for some clothes and then also combining it with fakes, which was very interesting. Though these are not fakes in the video. These are the tubulars. No, NMDs? What is that? Oh, these are NMDs. These are definitely fake. I did not ever buy NMDs for real. Sorry, another fake outfit. Let's move on. Oh, and I just wanted to screenshot this because I felt like this was such a pinnacle moment in my time. And this is when Lessons Concept Store, they're not around anymore, which is unfortunate, but they actually did a big sale and they had a lot of Represent stuff. And I obviously screenshotted back then because I was interested in picking up a few pieces, which I did. When was this? 2017. This was the beginning of my love for Represent, and obviously Represent is one of the biggest brands occupying my wardrobe. And it was just so interesting to see the point where I was like gonna pick up a piece from the brand, and then obviously I just fell in love with the brand. So definitely really cool to see. Okay, now this one, I really like. I actually think this fit is pretty sick. This one, as I said, I was starting to combine real pieces with fake pieces. And this one is actually a real off-white t-shirt I picked up from Essence at the time. I really like this fit. I was trying to be a model, as you can see. I actually think it looks all right. Super sick, really love that one. Okay, and another real piece I picked up from Grailed, as you can see. I think it's Marcelo something. I'm sure a lot of you guys know the brand. It trended for quite a while. I really loved this fit, thought it was really nice. As you can see, I've got it there with the track pants, which is also trending by Fear of God. They're definitely not Fear of God. These are just like AliExpress track pants, but super nice nonetheless. As you can see, still rocking those sort of oversized washed out t-shirts, which has not changed whatsoever. That's still the go 2017 to now. So it's interesting seeing what sort of has stuck around in time, I guess. Okay, now this one I do like, but I definitely know what I was trying to go for in this fit. Obviously, A$AP Rocky had just signed with Guess, huge thing at the time. So this was me trying to get my A$AP Rocky on. Okay, another horrible fit. It's weird to see like the fits get good and then go down, and then they're good and then they're just bad again. This is another horrible fit. The really skinny jeans with a really oversized crew neck. Absolutely horrible. Hate this outfit. Okay, and this one, I think one of the cleanest fits I have worn. I remember I was wearing some like selvage ripped jeans. We've got the cream Fear of God Essentials tee, the Fear of God Essentials half zip, and I had it also, as you can see, just at the bottom there, I've got that Fear of God plaid as well. This was not when it was Essentials, it was just the Fear of God and PacSun collaboration, which personally I still think has some of the best pieces out of Fear of God Essentials, the Fusion line. Definitely love this fit. I definitely think I really found my style here for a moment. Shout out to the girl in the picture. This is actually a friend. I won't use her real name. She is a streamer, Natalisa. Definitely check her out. I will link her down in the bio. Super sick. Love that fit. And of course, now this one, I think goes without saying, everyone had this sort of moment. We had the Astro World moment when Travis Scott dropping the album. Heaps of merch. I picked up a ton. This fit, this picture right here was definitely one of the biggest moments for me. Love this fit. It sounds so cringe. I felt like such an influencer in this moment with my like 200 followers on Instagram. And honestly, like looking at it now, I sort of want to get it back. Do you guys ever have like that moment where you just want to pick up pieces again? Just for nostalgia reasons, you don't actually want to wear them. I'll definitely cop this t-shirt. Here we go, more Represent going on. Super nice. I was about to go on a cruise, so I was trying to get into my floral vibes. Oh, and this one. Guys, this is another piece that I used to pick up, sell. I really would love to get my hands on it again. It was the Blossom t-shirt from Represent. This one's super nice, man. Like, another Astro World hoodie that came in. Really love this one. This was super big as well. I guess I started to have this moment where I used to take selfies and then it like disappeared for a while, but this one I'm just feeling myself. I just think this is a good photo of myself. Just thought I'd throw that one in there, to be honest, just for fun. Moving on, this is just a Represent backpack. I just gotta say, like, you guys don't understand. I searched for this backpack for like months on end. I would have Represent backpack saved as like a Grailed cert. So every day I would come home from school, I would click it and be like, have someone uploaded it. Super love this backpack. I didn't keep it, which I regret, because it was such a like another big nostalgic moment for me, like just spending a lot of money on an item back then, I guess you could say. But really love that one. Really love that one. Moving on, okay. This fit's sick. I really like this fit. You know, I still have this denim jacket actually in the wardrobe. I don't wear it enough, but this is really nice. I think this fit is sick. This looks nice. The little moto jacket. This was a sample. I won't forget. This was a sample sale for Represent online. Picked this up. Thought I was the sickest guy wearing this. This one, another big moment of me spending a ton of money. This was like, it's very far and few between where I used to spend a ton of money on clothes. But when the Kids See Ghosts album came out, concert at Camp Flognor, the merch, absolutely loved. Super happy to get this in. I really regret selling it because I'll never get my hands on it again. It's just too expensive. Okay, now this is the start. Guys, I want you to remember this. When is this? 2019. This is the cruise that I was talking about. I just got on it. Look at the t-shirt I'm wearing. Super nice. It was a vintage Metallica t-shirt. Really love it. Super sick wash, fit, overall incredible. I low-key wish I didn't sell it, but guys, I wore this t-shirt. If it wasn't already washed out to death, I wore this t-shirt into the absolute ground. I wore it for years on end. Yeah, honestly, it looks bad because it looks like I never wore a different t-shirt for a ton of photos. As you can see, we've got the Represent shirt there as well. And there we go. There's this Spirit of Ecstasy t-shirt from Represent. Super sick. Loved this t-shirt on the cruise. Wore it to death. Wore it a ton in general. Next photo, of course, got that Metallica t-shirt. I'm telling you, it's going to be highlighted a bunch in the next upcoming ones. This was my girlfriend at the time, Julia. I don't know if you're going to be seeing a banana or her, but as you can see, I'm still rocking that other UK fit right there. Love this t-shirt. Another piece that I spent a ton of money on that I paid for on Grailed. This was the Represent Moto jacket, something like that. Super nice, super heavy. It just was really heavy, and man, I live in Australia. I think I've said that enough. It was just it's too heavy. It's too heavy to wear, honestly. But really, really nice. As you can see, my style's sort of evolving here. We're having these sort of moments where it's getting better and then it's dipping down again. But I think it looks good. It fits good. Another photo of my ex. We've got the Kurt Cobain vintage t-shirt, which I really did like. This was a really nice one. And you can sort of see I go between this sort of Yeezy inspired outfits, Fear of God-esque, and then I go to Represent, which were doing their own sort of thing at the moment, which I really did appreciate. These shoes here, I wore a ton. Absolutely love this one. Super sick. Keep going. As you can see, the Kurt Cobain fit, Represent jeans, getting very heavy into Represent here. Another photo with the famous Natalisa. Okay, let's move on. This piece, really love this as well. This is another Represent anorak, really nice. As you can see, getting more into Represent as we go. Had this moment where I had to get into the trend as well of the vintage bootleg sort of Burberry crew neck moment. You know when they had this Burberry like colorful logo? This was a moment, I remember, okay? This was a trend. More Represent, ton of Represent, ton. The Metallica t-shirt has made a return. We're back. You know, I look at this photo right here. It's a bit black. It's a bit darker. And you'll see it get lighter because I wore that ton. More Represent, Metallica, vintage, Metallica. As you can see, it's getting lighter the more I wear it. Super nice. This was sick. This is a Disneyland, by the way. Love Disneyland. Keep going. Another t-shirt that I spent a ton of money on. The Misbehave. I remember this. It was like an artist collection. This was super nice. It's like a knit t-shirt. Anyways, love that fit. This one, another Metallica fit, but really loved this zip flannel from Represent. Love this. I honestly wore this fit a ton at the time. What year are we at? We're at 2019. We're getting close. We're getting up there. Yeah, this fit was sick, man. This is really nice. I love this fit. Keep going. Oh, I just wanted to throw this in there because this was super fun. I fractured my toe in a few places at work, so I had leave for quite a while. I wasn't gonna miss the IKEA and Off-White collaboration, so I remember I camped out, as you can see, overnight. I got there at like 2 a.m. and I was still like 60th in line. But this was just a huge moment and I got a ton of pieces. Obviously, I'm there walking around in the moon boot. It was rough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And man, just shout out to my ex Julia because she slept the night with me just so I could pick up a ton of pieces of the Off-White and IKEA collaboration. So really respect her for that. More Fear of God inspired pieces. We got the minimal denim. This one, I definitely sort of distressed myself to make it look a little bit more legit to that pair, but definitely a moment. More Represent pieces, as you can see. More Represent mohair. Definitely loved this one. Get into some more vintage. This one, definitely love. I picked this one up because I saw a photo of Michael B. Jordan wearing the Represent Sherpa. Thought this was really nice. Definitely love this outfit. Wore it a ton. Man, I gotta say, it's just interesting watching my hair evolution as well. Like, this is an outfit and hair evolution, if anything. As you can see, wearing those Nike pants that had a big moment as well with the Fear of God Nike collaboration dropping. And of course, the Metallica team makes another return. It's going on. Oh, and of course, I just wanted to throw my dad in there for a moment, wearing the Ye Must Be Born Again hoodie. Super sick. And then another big moment. You can see me sort of getting into my cargo pants, brown tonal era here. As you can see, got another pair of Represent cargos on with the Travis Scott Jordan ones, which I paid a ton of money for. Low-key wish I didn't sell them because they were such a big sneaker moment. Another nostalgic, but honestly, I don't like that reverse twist. It sort of sucks. Metallica, keep on going. More Represent fits, more bananas. Oh, this flannel, I'm telling you, one of the best pieces I've ever picked up from Represent. Honestly, been wearing this for years now. Love this. More Represent. Oh, and this is the moment. 2021, man. When did I say I started wearing the Metallica tee? Wow, this survived years. I miss you. And then, of course, we've got the Represent t-shirt, which I mentioned recently in my most worn items. As you can see, I have it on now. Still kicking. Love this. This was from this year. So we're getting close to the end, the beginning of the year. Still wearing the Cobalt tee. Another Represent Owners Club t-shirt, which I wore a ton. This is where I started to go a little bit more basic as well. I had the little Nike shirt. This was on the cruise. By the way, guys, I'm a huge cruise guy. I love cruises. And then as you can see, another one, another represent fit. Love that flannel, super sick. And of course I have it paired with the Rude McLaren collaboration underneath because I'm obviously at Formula 1. Love this with my friend Jack, super sick photo, love that photo. As you can see, we're just gonna be a little bit more basic with the fits, which I really like. And I think this is definitely a good indication of where my sort of style is now. Super sick, I love this fit. This fit is super nice to me. A lot of Cole Buxton I was wearing. Of course I have the flannel, which was one of my most worn items of this year, as you can imagine if you watched my previous video. Yeah, just a lot of more basic t-shirts, got the Cole Buxton there. Had to throw this one in. Shout out to Amber and Casey. You guys are looking great in this. Maddie as well, another represent t-shirt, super sick. A lot of represent, as you can see. After that like moment where I found represent on sale at Lessons, my whole life changed in terms of style. Represent, you guys have way too much influence over me, it's bad. Another represent fit, Oasis, one of my favorite bands, so I had to get the Liam Gallagher collaboration, super nice. And then of course still rocking that Cole Buxton, and just a bunch of Team 247 shirts at the gym, which is just gonna bring us to the end because honestly I don't take a lot of fit pics, as that is probably evident by now. But I think it's time to change that. I definitely want to pick up an IKEA mirror, ideally this week, and get my Instagram pumping with some outfits, what I'm actually wearing, because looking back, especially for someone who's into fashion and streetwear and sneakers, not to be able to look back and see like my proper fits from head to toe sort of sucks, right? So I think we're going to change that this year, or I guess you could say next year, 2024, you're going to see a lot more fits, especially on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me there, check my Instagram out here. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. If you have any pieces that have lasted like years and years in your wardrobe, let me know down below because that was super curious. Obviously for me, it's more of that Metallica vintage t-shirt. With that being said, guys, it brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's a bit different, but I thought it was just quite exciting and fun to check out what I used to wear. With that being said, hope to see you in the next video. See you guys.